Good morning, students. Now today we are going to start our 8th lecture of chapter number 11, that is ray optics. Okay, and in our previous lecture we have started our new topic, the next topic of this chapter, that is refraction of light. And in that refraction of light we have studied about the laws of refraction and the Snell's law in that laws of refraction. Okay, and afterwards we have just studied about the refractive index, absolute refractive index, and the formula regarding that. Okay, now today we are going to start the new topic, that is the phenomena related to refraction of light. Now this topic you have already studied in your 10th standard. Some of the topics of this one is like twinkling of star, sunrise and sunset, like all these the phenomena which are related to the refraction you have already studied in your 10th standard in that light chapter. Okay, then also I am just be going through this with this topic. So in this the phenomena, the first thing which is in your syllabus is twinkling of star. Twinkling of stars. Now you all know what does the twinkling means. Twinkling means the blinking of the stars. Okay, now as they are very much far away, you know stars are very much bigger in size, but they look so small from the earth because they are very much far away. Okay, so they are just, is it confirm, is it true that really they are twinkling, or any kind of the phenomena is related to this? Then when the scientists have discussed all the things and then they have just studied and discovered, then they realize and find that no, stars are not twinkling. Okay, the twinkle of star is due to the refraction of light. Okay, there is this way a image of a stars on the retina is just like a point image because the distance is so far, and you know it very well, when any of the object is very much far away, means at the infinite distance, then its image is very small, like a point image. Okay, so like this also. So without wasting the time, I am directly writing the theory because the concept is so easy and you even know, and with writing the theory you understand the concept as well. Okay, so the image of stars on retina are point images. Light from the stars travels a long distance in a turbulent. I think that this word is very much familiar with you in your that 11th standard in the properties of the fluid. Okay, mechanical properties of the fluid. In that chapter you have studied about the turbulent flow, streamline flow. Okay, after which the constant or the velocity of the particles are not in a uniform. Okay, they are just moving the zigzag motion, that is turbulent. Okay, in turbulent atmosphere. Due to this, the apparent position of the image on the retina fluctuates and the amount of light entering the eye. This is eye is become thicker. Okay, the amount of light will become thicker. This is called twinkling of star. Okay, what does it happen, beta? As you know that the stars are very much far away to us, means we can just be say that the distance between the star and us is infinite distance. So the image which is formed in our retina is a point image. Okay, this is exactly like the example which we have done the ray diagram for the concave and the convex mirror as well, and same is in the lens as well. When the objects are very much far, means at an infinite distance, then its image size is point size. It's a point image. Okay, so when the light has been travels from this long distance, so there are number of layers in the atmosphere. You know it very well. There are number of layers, the particles are there. So for that we are saying it's a turbulent atmosphere. So for that the light has been traveling in the zigzag motion, and due to this apparent means we can say the imaginary, not the real one, virtual you can say. Okay, the apparent position of the image on the retina has been fluctuate, because we doesn't identify the actual image due to the turbulent atmosphere, due to the many layers in the atmosphere. So for that the image has been fluctuate on our retina, and the amount of light which is entering in our eye also be thicker. So the light has been thicker, so sometimes the image has been formed here, sometime it will be here, means we are not getting the proper image. Okay, it was continuously fluctuating on our retina. Okay, so that's why if it's fluctuating, then we are just be thinking that it's blinking. We are just be thinking it's blinking, because we are just combining all the images and the light is thicker. So the distance between the two apparent images which has been formed in our retina is just very much negligible. So that distance between the two apparent images has been filled with the amount of light only. So we just we think that it's blinking, it's twinkling, but in real it's not be twinkling, it's their apparent position, it's just be fluctuating, the image is fluctuating on our retina. Clear? So this is about the twinkling of star, and for that I am just be giving you one homework, and I know that this you know it very well. So for that the question regarding to this topic is, why don't planet twinkle? Okay, means twinkling is done only for the star. Planets are also be very much far away, so why it's not the planets are twinkling? What's the reason behind that? I am just be telling you the reason. Okay, and in your homework you will write down this reason in your own words. Okay, we can say that the planets are comparatively near as compared to the star, and it just be behave like an extended source, a big source. Okay, because the distance between the star is very much far away as compared to planet, and even the light from the planet seems to be coming from the large number of points. Okay, so the change in the position of the points of the position of these points, the image of the planet is not be like a twinkling, giving the twinkling effect, because suppose the bulb is there in our house. Okay, we have just been seen a street line bulb when we are traveling, then is this light has been twinkling? No, because its distance is not too far and it's a bigger source, a large source is there. So that's why the light is directly coming towards our eyes. It's not be fluctuating, because there is not so much layer, too much layer as the stars is having, the stars light is having when it's entering in our retina, in our eye. Okay, so that's why the planets are not be twinkling, only the stars are twinkling. So first I just be given you the answer as well, so you have to be write down the answer in your own language. Clear? Moving ahead with the next topic, and the next one is second one, sunrise and sunset. Actually this is not be the true heading. Okay, means I am here just saying about when we have seen that the sun has been risen or sun is just be going to be set, then it's just be 2 before early and 2 before 2 minutes before. Okay, means we have just be saw the sun where the sun has been visible to us 2 minutes early. Okay, and actual time 2 minutes before. Okay, suppose it has been rise on 6 o'clock in the morning, then we are just be able to see the sun at 5:58. Okay, means 2 minutes before, and when it's going to be set, then after at least we have just be we have just be taking the 2 minutes, it will become 2.5 minutes as well, the few minutes we can say after the sunset as also. So okay, so the sunrise and sunset is just be before and after the actual time of it. So what was that? This is also, you know, beta, this is the theoretical portion, that the sun is visible to us a few minutes before the actual sunrise. It is also visible for a few minutes after the sunset. In many of the books, beta, you get this for the 2 minutes, but it's not be actual, we can say the 2 minutes, sometime it will be more than 2 minutes. So for that I am just here writing with a few minutes, 2 and 2.5 minutes, like this. Okay, so why this is happen? This is due to refraction of light by the same condition, beta, by the different layer of atmosphere, and beta these different layers have a different refractive indexes, having different refractive indices. Okay, so due to this, beta, the sun has just be having, due to the atmospheric refraction, there is a different refractive indexes are present, so we can see the apparent image. Apparent, we can say the virtual image, not the real one. Okay, so when the sun is still in the horizon, at the horizon, beta, I am just be explaining you with this diagram, so you can just be write down the theory in your own language. That much theory in the exam is not be sufficient. Okay, you have to be also explain the diagram, and diagram I am drawing, and you have to be write its theory. Okay, clear? Suppose that this is your earth. Okay, this is the earth. Now this is the horizon. This one is the horizon. Now when the suppose at this point the person is standing and sun is just below the horizon, up like here. Okay, here the sun, we can say this is the real position of the sun. Okay, so when the light, it's having a number of refractive indexes, this is the horizon. So there is number of different layers in the atmosphere, so for that they are having a different diffractive indexes as well. So when the light has been just be traveling and in a bent position after the many kinds of the refraction, and then but the person has to be see the only the straight line. Okay, so we have just be seen that the sun is over here, but actually the real position is not be this, as this is the apparent position, apparent position of the sun. Okay, similarly in the sunset also the same thing has been done. Okay beta, so this is about the sunrise and the sunset which has been happened, and this you have to be draw, and the theory regarding this you have to be write down in your own language, that when the sun is still at horizon, the ray has been enters from the denser to the rarer medium. From where to where beta? The rays has been enter from, rays enters from denser to rarer layer. So what has just happened? Thus the it's bending away from the normal. This concept we have studied in our previous lecture. So due to this, the gradually bending of the different layers, and we see that the sun is at S dat instead of the S position. Okay, so this you have to be write it down. This line you must have to be write in your theory portion beta, this one. This is the key note for this topic. Next one is the appearance of the bottom of liquid as rest. Yes, this is also be an activity in your 10th standard. Appearance of bottom of liquid as rest. Okay, so in this, when we have just be seen that the thing has been there dipped or whatever, then we think that the but the image which we have seen of that object is just be slightly raised. Okay, so why this is happen? Suppose you have just be drop a coin on a tub of a water, in that you have seen that the when you have just want to pick that coin from the water tumbler, then you have seen that the image which you have seen for picking out the coin is slightly raised from the actual position of that coin. This is also due to the refraction, because the light has been traveling from denser to rarer medium, from liquid to air. So liquid is your denser, air is your rarer. Okay, so this I am writing the bottom of pot filled with a liquid seems to be raised when viewed from above. This is due to refraction. Okay, because the ray of light coming from, I am just drawing the diagram so you can understand it more clearly. So here like this, a pot I am having. Okay, and even in this pot and in this port, suppose at a point P, the ray of light is coming, okay, and here the liquid is there. Okay, so it usually has to be come from here. This is at point P. It has to become like this, but here when it again enters, then it has been slightly bent from its normal, and S, N dash, and up to here we have just find the image P dash, and here we see in that R. Okay, so what you have seen that when the ray of light is coming from P, from the bottom, it just be bend away from the normal, just be away from the normal, and when it's bent away from the normal at the liquid and air interface, it seems that the point is coming from P dash. It just be seems like the point is coming from the P dash, means it just be slightly bent, it just be move like this on this way, but it just be away, this ST has been away from PS. Okay, so when it just be away, okay, then just be when I just be draw the straight line, then we have just be seen that the image the rays light is coming from the P dash. Okay, clear? So this theory you may write by your own, theory of this appearance of a bottom of liquid as raised. Okay beta, clear? So for today up to here we have discussed. Now the next few phenomena are remaining that we have discussed in our next lecture. Clear beta? Okay, thank you, that's all for today.